If you've clicked on this video, it's probably because you've started noticing it. Things that once felt stable are shifting. Your reactions are changing. Your tolerance for noise, distraction, and surface-level conversations is disappearing. You're not imagining it. Your spiritual awakening is no longer just a phase. It's accelerating. Most people think awakening is a calm, gentle experience. The truth is, when it picks up speed, it feels more like a dismantling. Patterns break down, beliefs dissolve, and even your physical and emotional senses start operating on a new level. While some of these changes might feel confusing or even uncomfortable, they are signs of deep transformation. But here's what no one tells you. The symptoms of accelerated awakening aren't always obvious. They don't always look like constant peace or perfect meditation sessions. In fact, many of them are easy to misunderstand. You might even think something is wrong when, in reality, something very right is happening beneath the surface. Today, we'll explore 8 uncommon symptoms that reveal your spiritual awakening process is moving faster than ever before. By the end, you'll understand not only what's happening, but how to navigate it with confidence, clarity, and deep trust in your own evolution. Let's begin it. One of the first and least talked about signs that your awakening process is accelerating is an unexpected change in how your nervous system responds to everyday experiences. Activities, environments, or even people you once enjoyed might now feel overstimulating, draining, or even unbearable. Crowded places, loud music, small talk, or fast-paced media may suddenly trigger anxiety or discomfort. This isn't a sign that you're becoming fragile. It's a sign that your system is recalibrating. As your consciousness expands, your nervous system starts shedding the layers of numbness it once used to cope with lower frequency environments. You're not tolerating less because you're breaking down. You're tolerating less because your energy field is becoming more discerning. You no longer absorb random input without consequence. Your system is teaching you to prioritize alignment over tolerance. You may also notice physical responses, such as tightness in the chest, shallow breathing, headaches, or muscle tension, when exposed to environments that no longer match your vibration. This is your body's way of signaling, we've outgrown this frequency. The key here isn't to fight the discomfort or push yourself to stay normal. It's to honor the shift. Begin intentionally designing your environments to support your growth. Seek out stillness, nature, deeper conversations, and slower rhythms. Your nervous system is malfunctioning. It's leading the way into a higher, cleaner, energetic reality. Another uncommon symptom of an accelerating awakening is a noticeable distortion in your experience of time. Hours may pass in what feels like minutes. Other times, a single minute feels stretched out, filled with layers of perception. You may find yourself losing track of days, or feeling as though time is speeding up or slowing down without warning. This happens because your consciousness is beginning to operate outside of linear time. When your awakening accelerates, your awareness starts accessing multidimensional layers of experience. You're not just processing the present moment. You're receiving intuitive impressions from the past, possible futures, and even collective patterns. Your body remains anchored in the clock, but your energy field expands beyond it. You might also notice increased déjà vu or synchronicities clustering together, numbers repeating and dreams blending with waking life. These are not random events. They are evidence that your perception is tuning into a larger field where time is fluid, not fixed. The key is not to resist this. Trying to force your life back into rigid time structures will only create friction. Instead, begin trusting your natural rhythms. If you feel called to rest, rest. If you feel sudden clarity to act, act. As your spiritual frequency rises, your relationship with time becomes more intuitive than scheduled. This is not disorientation. It's an upgrade in how you move through reality. One of the most surprising signs of accelerated awakening is the experience of sudden, unexplained energy surges moving through your body. You might feel tingling along your spine, warmth in your hands or feet, or waves of electric-like sensations flowing through different areas. These often occur during stillness, while meditating, resting, or even waking up from sleep. What's happening is simple but profound. Your body is becoming a vessel for more energy than it has ever carried before. As your consciousness rises, your physical and energetic systems begin adapting to handle higher frequencies. This process is known in some traditions as light body activation. The surges are not random. They are your body's way of integrating new waves of spiritual energy into your cells, your nervous system, and your aura. At times, these sensations may feel intense or even overwhelming. That's why grounding becomes essential. Regular movement, hydration, and connection to the earth can help your body process and anchor the new energies safely. Without grounding, the surges can lead to dizziness, insomnia, or emotional fluctuations. Don't mistake these sensations for illness or malfunction. They are signs that your body and spirit are learning to work together at a new level. A level where the physical becomes an active partner in your spiritual evolution. Most awakening journeys involve healing, emotional triggers, situations, or comments that once sparked intense reaction. When your awakening accelerates, something strange happens. Old triggers that used to overwhelm you lose their power almost overnight. Conversations that once made you defensive now feel neutral. Conflicts that used to consume your thoughts seem irrelevant. This isn't detachment, it's evolution. Your energy field has transmuted those patterns. The neural pathways connected to old pain points have dissolved. However, this doesn't mean you stop getting triggered altogether. Instead, new triggers appear, but they are different. They don't come from personal wounds. They come from collective energies or misalignments in the world around you. You may feel deeply affected by dishonesty, injustice, or manipulative behavior, even when it doesn't directly involve you. This is a sign that your spiritual responsibility is expanding. Your triggers are no longer personal. They are invitations to become a conscious observer, a healer, or even a catalyst for change. The key is to respond, not react. Recognize when something activates you, not because you're wounded, but because your energy is now calibrated to higher standards of truth. One of the most difficult yet clear symptoms of accelerated awakening is the sudden disconnection from people you once felt close to. Friendships fade, communication slows, and relationships that once felt effortless now feel strained or forced. Sometimes this happens without conflict or explanation. It simply feels like the energy has shifted. This can be painful, especially when the other person hasn't done anything wrong. What's really happening? Energetic contracts are completing. Every relationship carries an energetic agreement, a purpose that often involves growth, healing, or mutual support. As your awakening accelerates, some of those agreements reach their natural conclusion. The relationship has fulfilled its role in your journey, and forcing it to continue only creates resistance. You may also notice the reverse. New people enter your life with surprising speed. These connections feel deep, effortless, and aligned, even if you've known them for a short time. That's because your rising frequency now calls in those who match your current growth, not your past. The key is not to cling or overanalyze. Honor the disconnections with gratitude, release with love, and stay open to the new relationships forming in this next chapter of your awakening. As your awakening accelerates, there comes a moment when the identity you've known, the personality, the roles, the beliefs, begins to blur. You may wake up feeling disconnected from your old ambitions or confused about what once motivated you. You might hear yourself thinking, "I don't know who I am anymore." This can feel unsettling, even frightening, but it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. What's dissolving is the version of you that was shaped by conditioning, family expectations, societal roles, and old survival patterns. Your higher self is now taking the lead, and it doesn't operate through fixed identities. It operates through presence, intuition, and alignment. These identity dissolution moments are often temporary but profound. They signal a shedding process where outdated self-definitions fall away, making space for a new, freer expression of your consciousness. During this time, it's common to feel detached from routines, uncertain about the future, or uninterested in things that once defined you. The key is not to rush into rebuilding a new identity immediately. That would only recreate old patterns. Instead, allow the space between identities. Trust the unfolding. This space is fertile ground where your most authentic self can finally emerge, not from pressure, but from truth. As awakening accelerates, Many expect mental clarity or emotional breakthroughs, but few are prepared for how loudly the body begins to communicate. You may experience sudden cravings for certain foods or aversions to others. Physical tension may show up in specific areas, not because of injury, but because energy is shifting there. You might even develop sensitivities to chemicals, noise, or artificial environments. Your body is not betraying you, it's evolving. Your physical form is trying to align with the new frequencies your spirit is embodying. Old eating habits, movement patterns, and rest cycles may no longer feel right. You may be called toward new forms of nourishment, both physical and energetic. You might need more hydration, grounding foods. Some also notice intuitive bodily sensations that guide decision-making. A tightening in the chest when something is misaligned, a feeling of expansion or warmth when something resonates. This is your body's wisdom coming online, serving as a compass for your spiritual path. The key is to listen. Most people dismiss their body's messages as random discomfort or coincidence. But during an accelerated awakening, ignoring these signs can lead to burnout or energetic stagnation. When you honor what your body is asking for, you create a solid, healthy foundation for the next stage of your spiritual evolution. As your awakening accelerates, you'll notice a sharpening of a very specific skill, energy reading, but not in the way people usually think. You don't suddenly become a psychic or see auras in vivid colors. Instead, you begin picking up on patterns in people's words, tone, body language, and especially the unspoken energy they carry. It's quiet, but undeniable. You'll walk into a room and instantly sense heaviness, even if everyone is smiling. You'll meet someone new and feel an intuitive pull or resistance without knowing why. Sometimes you'll hear a person's words, but your body will sense a different truth beneath them. This isn't judgment. It's energetic discernment coming online. Your aura has expanded to the point where it's no longer just protecting you. It's scanning the environment in real time. It picks up on inconsistencies, hidden emotions, and future possibilities faster than your conscious mind can process. This awareness can feel overwhelming at first. You may wonder why you're more sensitive to dishonesty, manipulation, or even subtle power dynamics in relationships. Things you once tolerated become energetically intolerable. This is not hypersensitivity. It's the natural next stage of awakening. Your energy system is upgrading to help you navigate a world where not everything is as it appears. But with this sensitivity comes responsibility. It's important not to use it for control or judgment. Instead, use it as a tool for alignment. Trust what you feel. Make choices that honor your inner signals, even when logic disagrees. The more you listen to this energetic intelligence, the clearer and more accurate it becomes. It will save you time, protect your boundaries, and guide you toward the people, places, and experiences that truly match the higher version of yourself, now emerging. By now, you've likely realized that what you're experiencing isn't random, and it isn't a breakdown. It's an acceleration. Your spiritual awakening is no longer something happening to you. It's something happening through you. Your nervous system, your perception of time, your body, your relationships, they're all recalibrating to match the frequency of who you are becoming. And while these symptoms can feel confusing or isolating at times, they are powerful confirmations that you are not stuck. You are evolving fast. The discomfort isn't failure, it's growth. Your role now isn't to control the process, it's to trust it, to honor what's leaving without clinging, to embrace what's arriving without fear, and most of all, to give yourself grace in the spaces between the old and the new. But your journey doesn't stop here. The next stage of awakening often brings spiritual abilities online, insights, intuitive downloads, energetic sensitivity, even healing capacities you never expect. These gifts don't come with instructions. They require understanding and integration. In the next video, we'll explore the rare signs that your spiritual gifts are activating and how to use them wisely, without overwhelm or burnout. If this message resonated with your experience, subscribe now, not just to follow another channel, but to stay connected to a space where your awakening is not just understood, it's honored. Your path is valid, your pace is perfect, and the best is yet to come.